Calvin, can you pass me the tape, please? Thanks. Say, sweetheart, what color bow do you think we should put on this? How about, not red, how about blue?
Yeah. Do you really think Daddy will like the tie I picked out?
Didn't you get him a tie last year?
Calvin, your dad can always use another tie.
Well, he's gonna love what I got him. These work glasses are great.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure you'll find 100 uses for them.
Those look funny!
So do you.
You know what, guys? He's going to love both the gifts because they came from you.
I'm home.
Yeah, go look.
Hurry, quick, hurry up. Hi, honey. Where have you been? Did you get the DOLL?
I forgot.
What do you mean you forgot? I asked you to get one thing. What did you get?
Well, some books.
Tim, what are these for?
Hey, Dad, want to know what Carrie got you for Christmas?
Mom!
Kelvin, okay, Buster, why didn't you get the DOLL? And what are the books for?
I'll tell you for all the candy and
That's kind
stocking.
of hard to explain,
Would
honey.
you two please finish your wrapping upstairs?
Let's go shrimp. Mom's M-A-D.
That's right, I am.
Spelling!
Beat with the stair shrimp.
Well, I think I'll just go up and make sure the
Hold
kids
it,
are...
Mr. Books R Us.
Okay.
What's going on? You've been walking around the past couple days like a zombie, while I'm the one that's been rushing around buying groceries, Christmas shopping, making cookies for Santa with Carrie. I send you out for one little doll, and you bring back books. What is wrong? You've been such a pout monster. You usually love this time of year.
I know, honey. I'm sorry. Well, yeah, something has been bothering me. I wasn't able to put my finger on it just at first, but today it finally hit me. I was downtown shopping, and I was looking at all those people rushing around and buying stuff and pushing in line and fighting over things. And for what? And I thought, you people, this is more than just Christmas. You're missing the whole point of the season here. And then all of a sudden it hit me that I'm no different from them.
Honey, I don't think that's true.
Well, no, wait a second. Now let me explain what I'm talking about. Okay, Christmas is about the birth of Jesus, right?
Right.
Okay, well, I've read the Christmas story umpteen times. And do you know I've never once given a second thought to the idea of a virgin having a baby? Or of wise men traveling around the world following a star? You know, as if these things happen every day. You know, I mean, if a woman came to me and said that she was a virgin and that she had just had a baby, well, I'd say, uh-huh. But I read these things in the Bible without realizing how incredible it all is. It's like these people, they just haven't been real to me. I haven't given them any feelings. I haven't assigned any humanity to the story. It's just been flat, just words on paper.
Honey, I'm sure a lot of people have felt that way. I've even felt that way. Don't you think that you're being just a little bit hard on yourself?
No, sweetheart, no, don't you see that's just the point? I haven't been hard enough. I've been listening to these Bible stories for years, and I haven't given any serious thought to any of it. I've let other people do my thinking for me. Well, I couldn't get away with that at the office. I'd be called on the carpet in 2 seconds if I did that. When I'm at work, I've got to use some critical reasoning skills. I've got to think things through, ask questions, judge, evaluate. But I read the Bible, and I just do it with such a blasé attitude. Oh, an angel spoke to the shepherd. Oh, honey, what's for dinner? Do you see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I guess so. I guess I'm just a little bit surprised that you felt that way.
You think you're surprised. How do you think I felt? Now, this afternoon, I suddenly realized that all these years I've just been going through the motions. I've been doing the right things, but for the wrong reasons.
Wrong reasons? I don't think that
Well,
they're wrong
okay,
reasons.
maybe wrong reasons isn't quite what I meant, but it's just this church thing. I've been doing it for you. I've been doing it for the kids. I've been doing it because it's expected of me, but not because it means anything to me. And that's just not good enough anymore. I want to know things for myself. So that's why I got those books. Now just sit still for a second. Let me show you what I got. I picked them up at the library on my way home. They really look interesting. You see this one here? This is about the search of the Magi for the Christ child.
This looks pretty good.
And this one here, this one's on biblical history. I bet you'd like that. You like history.
Yeah.
And this one here, this one really looks interesting. This is a scientific study of the Star of Bethlehem.
You'll like this.
And see, what I'm thinking is that if I read these books and maybe some others, that it'll help me to understand the Bible better and to help it start to come alive for me.
Honey, if that's what it takes, I want you to know that I'm with you and I'll help you any way that I can.
Thanks, sweetheart.
Oh, the tree looks, oh, crumb, they left this mess all over. Honey, we still have that problem of Carrie's present, though.
Oh, sweetheart, I'm really sorry about that. Look, I'll run out right now and pick something up.
No, don't do that. I know that Mom's going to be getting her a baby doll anyway. Let me give her something that I was saving for her birthday. Let me go get it quick. Honey, see this? It's a music box.
Oh, Carrie will love that.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah, it is. I bet it sounds beautiful, too.
Yeah, you know what? Speaking of sound, I'm not hearing anything upstairs. You want to put this out of sight while I run upstairs and check on the troops?
Oh, honey, I can go check on them.
No, you better go ahead and get started reading those books while there's still just a little bit of peace on earth. time to finish decorating the Christmas tree.
Okay, I'll be right there. Say, Sharon, have you ever heard of a Benjamin in relation to the Christmas story before? According to this, he was a member of Herod's court, and he was assigned to investigate the events surrounding the child's birth. It says here, Herod assigned his favored scholar, Benjamin.
Benjamin.
Yes. Jabin.
Have you everything you need for your journey?
Yes. I need only finish examining these prophecies.
Need I remind you of Herod's obsession with finding this so-called Hebrew king?
No, you needn't remind me. Herod has been most eloquent in expressing himself on this point.
Remember, when you have investigated the events surrounding the child's birth, you are to return and report immediately to me. I don't think I've ever seen Herod in such a rage. This prophecy about the birth of a king has threatened him greatly. I do not envy you, for if you fail...
One cannot fail when one is seeking the truth, Jabin. Herod wants only to eliminate a potential rival. My journey is to determine whether the events which have been reported are true. And these prophecies have proven it.
Do not favor Herod, and you must never forget that.
I said, are you going to join us? Carrie needs a boost to put the angel on the tree.
Oh, sure, honey.
Thanks.
Oh, nice job on that tree.
Very good.
This one on.
Oh, you did. Good for you, sweetheart.
Looks great.
Dad.
Okay, here we go. Sit easy. Boy, you guys are good decorators.
All right. That looks super.
Oh, yes, indeed it does.
All right, kids, let's go upstairs and get your PJs on. Then we'll set up the manger scene while Daddy reads us a Christmas story.
Do I have to wear those pajamas from Aunt Martha? They're for little kids.
Well, of course you have to wear them. You know how hurt your Aunt Martha'd be if she knew you weren't.
I'd like to hurt her.
Mom!
Calvin, let's go, you two.
Be up the stairs, Shrimp. Put mud in your stocking.
Yeah.
Now, let's see. Where was I?
Do not favor Herod, and you must never forget that.
For to us a child is born, to us a son is given, and the government will be upon his shoulders. His shoulders, Jabin, not Herod.
I am well aware of how the prophecies read.
But do you understand their significance?
I understand that the inquiries you have made in this matter could be interpreted as more than just a scholarly interest.
Indeed. Therefore the Lord himself will give you a sign. The virgin will be with child and will bear a son, and will call him Emmanuel. I've read that passage for many years, but never with the thought that I might actually be witness to it. As a scholar, I've devoted myself to the intellectual pursuit of these writings. The possibility that these are more than just prophecies recorded on a scroll, but incredible events requiring my acceptance or rejection, I find that difficult.
You speak as if these events are inevitable. Do not underestimate the power of Herod.
My dear Jabin, you would never let me.
Take heed, Benjamin. Even your reputation at court would not help you if Herod were given reason to question your loyalty to him.
And my loyalty to God, Jabin, would you question that also?
The road to Bethlehem will be heavy with travelers due to the census. It will be wise for you to leave as soon as possible.
But you, Bethlehem, though you are small among the clans of Judah, out of you will come for me one who will be ruler over Israel, whose origins are from of old, from ancient times. He will stand and shepherd his flock in the strength of the Lord, in the majesty of the name of the Lord his God. And they will live securely, for then his greatness will reach to the ends of the earth, and he will be their peace. Therefore the Lord himself will give you a sign. The virgin will be with child, and will bear a son, and will call him Emmanuel.
hate these pajamas. Aunt Martha's an
Hurry
idiot.
up, Calvin.
They're not that bad.
They're terrible. What do you think Dad would look like in them?
Well,
You look funny.
You got a dumb face yourself.
Well,
Honey, he looks like a teenage mutant ninja hamster. Calvin.
Don't touch the tail, Buster.
Okay, so they're not exactly Hulk Hogan PJs, are they?
like it.
Look, I'll tell you what. You don't have to wear them to bed tonight if you don't want to. All right? All right?
All right.
All right. Why don't you come on out here and help your sister get this
For
major
you,
scene
but so
unpacked?
well.
In those days, Caesar Augustus issued a decree that a census should be taken of the entire Roman world. This was the first census that took place while Quirinius was governor of Syria, and everyone went to his own town to register. So Joseph, you got Joseph there? So Joseph also went up from the town of Nazareth in Galilee to Judea, to Bethlehem, the town of David, because he belonged to the house and line of David. He went there to register with Mary, who was pledged to be married to him and was expecting a child. While they were there, the time came for the baby to be born. After coming to the place, they saw the child with his mother Mary, and they bowed down and they worshiped him. Then they opened their treasures and presented him with gifts of gold, and of incense, and of myrrh. When they had seen him, they spread the word concerning what had been told them about this child, and all who heard it were amazed at what the shepherds said to them. But Mary treasured up all these things and pondered them in her heart. The shepherds returned, glorifying and praising God for all the things they had heard and seen, which were just as they had been told.
all right, kids, time to hit the sack so Santa can come.
I only get lots of loot this year.
Are my cookies out?
I'll probably die after eating one of those cookies.
Mom!
Carrie, you need to learn that he only says things like that to bug you. Just ignore him.
Hey, sweetheart, come here and give Daddy a goodnight kiss. I'll be up in a few minutes to say prayers with you, okay?
You better pray Santa doesn't choke in your cookies.
I'm knowing you.
Mom!
I'm ignoring you both. Get going.
Get this there, shrimp. The shrimp Santa will forget you.
Who is this little one born in a stable? Who are you that shepherds from a nearby field and wise men from afar should look on your birth as something of significance? As I listened to the shepherds' fantastic tale of heavenly hosts instructing them to come and see this child, I thought them drunkards, but the look on the faces of the mother and father stopped me. They were not offended by the presence of these men, and listened intently to their story. They believed them. And what are the Magi, bringing gold, frankincense, and myrrh? These learned men believed the light of a star had led them to a king. Is this the King of the Jews? This child was born in a stable, to a mother who was but a child herself. This setting does not befit the birth of a king, with filthy beasts as royal attendants. My mind wants to reject what I've been witness to, but I cannot forget the scene. Their faces. Prophet Isaiah, are your words taking on new meaning? Who has believed our report, and to whom has the arm of the Lord been revealed? Could it have been revealed to me? Surely he took up our infirmities and carried our sorrows. Yet we considered him stricken by God, smitten by him and afflicted. But he was pierced for our transgressions. He was crushed for our iniquities. Is this child the Messiah? Has this search finally come to an end? I will wait and watch. And if the prophecies are true, and he is the one, then this moment in history, when God became man, will be remembered and celebrated for all time.
Talking to yourself again, dear?
Oh, yeah, yes I am, honey. You remember when you said something to me earlier about other people probably feel the way I do?
Uh-huh.
Well, I've just been reading about this guy, Benjamin. You know, he's in the same boat. He was trying to figure out a way to make his faith more than just words on paper. But it wasn't until he went out on his own search that things started to change for him.
Well, what happened?
Well, that's the funny thing. He didn't get any clear answers just at first. But he knew that it was important to keep searching. And this poor guy, he never knew what happened to Jesus or to the world. But we do know. Now I've got to start filling in the blanks. I've got to make this real in my own life.
We all do.
Honey, this isn't just a myth. It's not just a pretty children's story. This is history. These things really happened. The world's been changed forever because of it. You know, some people have accepted the story, some have rejected it, but nobody's ever been able to disprove it. Well, Jesus went on to do exactly what Benjamin quoted from Isaiah. Listen to this. Surely he has taken up our infirmities and carried our sorrows. He was pierced for our transgressions. He was crushed for our iniquities. He gave his life for us. Well, that's a gift you won't find under any Christmas tree. And when you know that, it makes it more than just Christmas. Well, I guess I better get up there and pray with them before they fall asleep.
Oh, as excited as they aren't going to fall asleep for hours. Santa, don't forget to eat your cookies.
Carrie baked these, did she?
Yeah, she sure did. I helped out a little.
I hope she did a better job than last year.
She loves to do things like that, alone.
Sharon, you know something?
What?
Calvin is right. Santa would die if he ate one of these cookies.